check this week. No? They pay you weekly. Every week, money, fast. Who wants money? No?
Yeah.
So you have to create that enthusiasm. You have to create that part of the momentum. Okay? Compulsiveness. Have a control and precise in your social interactions. Leaders are very protective of their integrity and reputation. Reputation is everything in this business. So that's why you have to conduct and talk as a leader. Okay? And be socially aware and careful, abundant in foresight, and very careful when making decisions or determining specific actions. Now, empathy. Empathy, it's being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes. You have, how many ears you have?
2.
How many mouths?
1.
So you have to hear more and speak less. What their prospect want to, just tell them. You show the presentation, the 1 to 9, and ask, okay, what do you think about it? What do you like most? Well, I like the money. And you say, well, the products are good. It's, you can feel. I say, no, but I want the money, So what are you going to talk about?
Money.
Money. Hey, you can make $500 this week. You can make $1,000 in the first month. Are you willing to put a couple hours every day for $1,000 extra this month? Of course. No? If the person say, well, I have my father is sick, and and I don't know, do you think the product will work? Oh yes. You borrow a testimony for someone and say, hey, we have someone like your dad or your mom, he's taking the product and he has amazing results, The products are science-based, and you talk about the product, simple, If you see the person has maybe a good job, maybe they have a good income, but they're always stressed, So guess what? Hey, last week I was on a retreat in the Caribbean, and on December I'm going on a cruise, and guess what? I'm still getting my checks. That's extra. So people sometimes they don't join for the same reason you join. Some people join for the money, which is good. Who wants extra money? Okay. Some people join because the product. They want to feel better. Do you know someone who wants to feel younger, feel more energy? Of course. But you never know until you listen more to them. Okay? So that's a way to create empathy. In this world, there's more about ourselves. We're always thinking in us instead of them. You have to think a little bit of them so you can create a connection. Okay? Make sense? So, the next one, please. Keep promises. Period. And this is a kind of tricky part because never make promises you're not sure you can keep. Nothing kills your credibility quicker than a breach promise or unfulfilled expectation. Sometimes keeping promises can be challenging. If you're not downright painful, this commitment will develop discipline and integrity. Practice it with your kids as well as your colleagues, Most of the times, so you don't create a connection and then you feel bad if they don't do it, just tell them, I commit with you if you commit with you, Yes or no?
Yes.
Hey Arturo, I will commit with you if you commit with you. Then you can wash your hands a little bit. He has to call me. Hey, I'm always ready. And if you're not always ready, then you're not keeping your promises. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. I will help you Monday, 5 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, and then they call you and you cannot answer the phone, not even one day, next day, and then you're not keeping your promises. So a way you can share responsibility is, okay, I commit with you if you commit with you. See? Because people sometimes they put a lot of drama. Hey, you signed me up, you never call me back, you never, yes or no? But if you tell them in the beginning, okay, I will be able to you, there's my number, call me anytime so we can plan, and then we can work. Okay? There's a way you can share responsibility. So, keep promises. It's very important. Keep promises. Okay? Dress to influence. Don't dress to impress. Dress to influence. Okay? That means making sure of your appearance is consistent with your personal and professional brand. Begin by asking yourself how a leader with your aspirations should appear to others. Okay? You get an edification, you come with shorts and sandals, and well, you have to dress for influence. Okay? The next one, please. This is very important. Sometimes we have a big ego and we don't want to learn from our mistakes. Believe me, everyone make mistakes. Whoever make mistakes? Everybody. But if you make a mistake, don't do it again. I mean, you cannot be making mistakes for 10 years and say, okay, give me 10 more years to make mistakes. Okay? I mean, you have to take calculated risk. You certainly make some mistakes along the way. It's any process, any company. We're human beings, Admit them. Learn from them, but don't repeat them. These mistakes can be in the classroom or in the court. One mistake I done in the beginning of the business is because I want someone to join the business, I paid him to join the business. Whoever done that, be honest. Oh, it's my best friend, oh, it's my boyfriend, oh, it's my girlfriend, or oh, it's my aunt. I want to help him, I want to help my aunt, Okay, I pay you the $500 application. And they don't do nothing. Why? Because it didn't cost them. People has to pay to join. Period. You think you're making a benefit, but it's opposite. If people didn't pay the price to join, they don't have any commitment. Okay? That's one mistake I done in the beginning. And I can tell you more mistakes. But if you learn from your mistakes, guess what? You won't repeat them. And you become a better version of you. Have confidence. Your attitude is something you have complete control of and will influence everything you do in life. Attitude, it's everything. Repeat with me. Attitude
is everything.
Attitude?
It's everything.
It's everything. Sometimes we get discouraged. They get an appointment, they go to a coffee, Starbucks or whatever, and people don't show up. Who has gone through that? You go to a meeting, it's 5 o'clock, you run to the traffic, the freeway, you get 4:59, you get 5:10, 5:20, oh, this guy don't show up. And you get mad and angry, you say, oh, I came like stupid all the way here, and he didn't come. That's why you must have things to do. Put it on paper, the beginning. You have to have a list of follow-up, a list of prospects. The list is the most important thing. I always come with a list. So somebody doesn't show up, guess what?
Work.
I get my list. I have to make these phone calls to follow up. I have to make these phone calls to prospect. I have to make these phone calls to sell the product. You have to have 3 lists. Follow up, prospect, and sell product. Don't be afraid to sell. Everybody sells stuff, When you're a teacher, you're selling your knowledge. When you're a doctor, you're selling your experience. I mean, we're a customer acquisition company, so who think if you know and learn how to sell, you can increase your income by $40,000 this year? It will be good to learn?
Yeah.
Of course. You don't have to change the way you're making the business. Just don't leave the money from the table. If the people don't want to join the business, say don't worry about it. Just try their products, 30 days, money back guarantee. Is that good for you? And then you make the sale that moment. Okay? People that doesn't join the business, you sell the product. I mean, the company does it. We don't. We don't carry product. The company does everything for us. Okay? So, the next one, please. Set a high standard. If you do everything to the best of your ability, then you can expect it from those you lead. If you're always on time, always work hard, and always put your heart and soul into every practice, workout, game, then you can expect the same thing from your teammates. There's a saying, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. But if your team doesn't see you with that attitude, with that passion, with that hunger and desire, they're going to go like anybody else. So you must show you're hungry. You must show you're passionate about it. So that is contagious. Believe me. You're the result of the 5 people is always hanging out with you. You agree with me? So guess what? If your friends don't change
your friends.
Okay? Yes, that's very dangerous because the 5 people you're spending more time, they can push you up or they can push you down. It's true. Okay? So, not be afraid of hard work. I like this. Don't be afraid of hard work. I'm asking you, do you think you have to put hard work now or you have to put the hard work later?
No.
I mean, you have to pay the price. Otherwise, if you don't take action today, later on, that you're more broke, that you're more stressed, that you're more old, you have to do something anyways. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, who's willing to do the best of the best version of you for the next 12 months and then get a nice income, a nice lifestyle? Because we prefer 1% of 100 people than 100% of your own effort. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you have to start taking action today, ladies and gentlemen. Not tomorrow, not wait till March to Anaheim, because we're in November and we can make a huge change from now to March to get a higher rank, a higher pay grade, and go on stage as a diamond. Who think you can go there? You think it's enough time to go?
Yes.
November, December, January, February, March. 90-day game plan. 90-day game plan. But you have to start when?
Now.
When?
Now.
Don't wait till tomorrow. I mean, guess what? Your kids, your grandsons are going to say, hey, Heather is already diamond, Dad. You joined the same time with her. She's already a diamond. Why are you not a diamond, Dad? Hey, Francisco, you're still in sapphire, or you're still in, I don't know. Why you're not a diamond? You joined before even Mike. And Mike is already a diamond. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Who's going to regret it? You and your family. Who think it deserves a better quality life?
Me.
Who thinks it? So guys, we have to take action. Have to take action. It's for sure. If you don't pay the price today, you're going to pay it later. But with a higher cost. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it's better now. Okay? Who wants to have the best Christmas ever of their lives? Imagine without debt. With any collector's phone call. When I started this business, I have my debts not here. I was swimming in them, So, one back, please. One of the things I really recommend is don't take things personally. This is something about Heather Howard touched in the morning about the 4 agreements. You take note of that?
Yeah.
The 4 agreements? Okay, this is one of my best things. Don't take things personally. In this business, you have to have a good communication with your teamwork, with your upline. So things are going to go in the process, but don't take them personally. You need to be tough. You got to believe in yourself, and even though your success depends on the opinions of others, you can't care too much about what people think of you. And by the way, the more popular you get, the more people dislike you. Look at the president, Yes or no?
Yes.
So, who can elevate yourself between now to March in Anaheim? Who think can get to the next level?
Green diamond, green diamond, green diamond.
So that starts when?
Now.
Okay. I have a memory photographic of all of you. And I wish, and I desire from the bottom of my heart, I'm so excited to be here. It's a blessing to be here in this stage. It's my first time in Dallas. And I'm going to tell you something. When you become diamond, honestly, you can start dreaming. And not only dreaming, you can start making dreams coming true. Believe me, it really, really means a big difference. A 6-figure extra in your pocket. You can dream and you can make dreams come true. You can go to a restaurant and don't see the price of the plate. You can have, like me in Mexico, just having the opportunity to buy a car cash in a month. Even that you don't buy it in that month, but just that you're able to buy it. It's unbelievable. Yes or no?
Yes.
Just that you know that the next check can be able to make you to go on vacation, even if you don't go. But you can go. That's amazing, no? That you can have the power of choose what are you going to do in the weekend and don't stress about money. It really makes a big difference. So guys, Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you on Anaheim as diamonds, everyone. Okay? Thank you very much. So let me introduce the big father, the padrino, number 1, $1 Million Club, Angel Olvera.
And Albert do a great job? This guy's amazing. You know, I met this guy. He was very, he went through a lot opening up Mexico. Opening up a new country is not the easiest thing to do. And these guys went through a lot. They went through no products and no commissions and no, I mean, they went through a lot. And it wasn't Kayane's fault. It was just the way the government, the logistics worked. They would send products to Mexico and they would send them back to the US because they didn't have approvals or supposedly, it was just crazy. But he went through all that stuff, you know, and now he's hit a position at Blue Diamond where Blue Diamond, the average income at the Blue Diamond level is more money in a month than it is the average yearly household income in the United States. And he makes that in a month. What the average household makes in the US in a year. And that's in Mexico. So you times that by 10. So he's living La Vida Loca now, so he's excited. He's got a girlfriend, you know, out of his league and everything. This guy's gonna happen. So they told me, Albert, when I first got in, the more money I made, the better looking I got. So I guess it works, right? Like George Clooney and Brad Pitt up here, right? What we want to do now, we're gonna end soon. But you guys probably see these pins, and these pins they're customer pull pins, and we don't have a list of people, but we're going to use the honor code. And anybody in here who is qualified for the customer pull, we'd like for you to come up here. Before I do that, I would like to call all the diamonds up here first. Can all the diamonds come up here? All the Vision Group diamonds. Okay. So if you're a customer, hold on guys.